Okay, hey Sagittarius. So let's see what's coming towards you. Hopefully, the good stuff. What is this? Six of Swords. Hmm. For some of you, it's like, oh, we have the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You're releasing past baggage here. You're releasing past baggage. For some of you, you're releasing a conflict, or for this could be also a relationship you're releasing. Now, for some of you, either you were releasing the relationship entirely, or if there was a connection where there was a lot of conflict, lot of back and forth, you're choosing to just let that go and move this relationship into calmer waters. There could have been a situation where there was a lot of tension. This doesn't even have to be like a romantic situation. This could be like with your, like in your friendship or in your workplace, some sort of situation was going on where there was a lot of conflict or some sort of mind games were being played. There was tension, there was arguments. That is all like sorting out here. Five and Six of Swords, Ace of Swords in the mix. So clear cut communication. Clear communication helps you just get to a calmer place with the situation here, whatever the situation is. It's like you're winning a battle with the Seven of Wands. This connection or this situation was very challenging, but it's like you are winning the battle, and it's not just winning the battle, you are passing the test here. You are definitely passing the test. I don't know what you were like. For some of you, you might have been like getting bullied in your workplace or somewhere, but you just stood your ground and you stood firm with the truth, and you didn't compromise, and that's actually working out in your favor. Yeah, this could be a friendship kind of a situation here. For some of you, this could be love as well. Five of Wands. Yeah, see, Five of Wands, Five of Swords. It's a very similar energy here. But that's the thing, we have the Six of Swords. So, whatever the situation is, where you really had to stand your ground, you had to fight with people, you had to, for some of you, you stood by the truth here. You didn't really compromise with your boundaries or compromise with your morals, something like that here. You really are coming out of that situation stronger, and you are moving to calmer waters here. Whatever this Five of Swords, Five of Wands energy is, you will finally be able to just release it. A lot of conflict. Yeah, for some of you, there's a lot of people on both the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands, and this is like you. While the Five of Swords and Five of, for some of you, you could have been working in an environment or in an environment where it was not really good for you. The environment itself wasn't good for you. The environment itself needed to change. So it's very possible you could be finding a new job, moving to a new job where it's much better, the environment is much better. King of Swords. Yeah, look at that. Five of Swords, Five of Wands, Five of Cups, 555. You're letting a situation go. You're ready for the change. This was a difficult decision. For some of you, you are you are forced to make head over heart decision when it comes to the situation, and it's like you did it. That's how I'm getting it with the Six of Swords and the King of Swords. You did it. And this was definitely a test of whether you can make that head over heart decision. For some of you, you are showing a lot of like leadership qualities. Someone could be noticing you having these leadership qualities, being very disciplined. People are right now viewing you as someone who's very disciplined and someone they shouldn't be really messing with. Because the King of Swords can be very brutal. But the King of Swords can, it's an honest energy. Also, you're going to have a lot of mental clarity. Whatever situations you were dealing with that was confusing, a lot of conflict, or you were conflicted within, you're going to have a lot of clarity and you will be able to move to calmer waters. It's going to be much more peaceful. Yeah, look at the cards here. Oh, Sagittarius, you've been really going through it. All the reds are the wands cards, so yeah, and the green are the swords cards. So whatever cards I have pulled, it's just wands and swords. Whatever the situation was, communication was really off in the situation. And there could have been definitely a lot of ego clash, but you're just coming out of that. Okay, can you show something else? Star, healing. Yeah, moving to calmer waters, healing. This also feels like you're going to feel like yourself again. If because of the situation, because of this environment, you were not really feeling yourself, whatever, it's like a lot of healing coming in, and you're going to start feeling like yourself again. It's like you passed the test and now you have some blessing coming in. Death. Look at that. Two major arcanas. And the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. That's the third major arcana. This is you closing a major cycle. Chariot in reverse. Look at the major arcanas here. Look at all the black cards are the major arcanas, right? So this is like you closing a major cycle in your life, releasing, changing, and having a new beginning. And you are being very intuitively guided here. Your intuition is very on point. And if your intuition is telling you to move to a place, your intuition is telling you to take a risk, or your intuition is telling you to do something differently, follow that spark is what I heard. So follow that. People are going to notice it's a very strong divine feminine energy here. So whatever this energy is, it's just being removed by the universe from your life. Also, for some of you, you have learned to it's like you have learned to be more disciplined. As I said, you have learned to make head over heart decision. If you have been feeling like you don't know what you're doing, where you're going, what's going to happen next, that's going to change here. You're being redirected to a better situation, better place, better environment, better people, even. And yeah, for some of you, if life has been feeling very stuck or very like doing the same thing over and over again, you're going to be going on an adventure with the Fool card. And it's like you needed to release whatever this energy is, whatever this environment is, whatever these people are, so that you can make space for the new people or the new adventures. You will be given an opportunity to go on a new adventure here. All right. And I think as a Sagittarius, you will love that adventure. But yeah. All right. Okay. Um, let's move to Capricorn. All right. Hey, Capricorn. Queen of Cups. And the Temperance. Might be. Oh, and the Death card. Oh, and Hierophant. Look at the major arcanas. Or major arcana. You are going through a major transformation, or you have gone through a major transformation here, and people around you are going to be able to notice that. You are very different when it comes to, like, you are much more emotionally mature. For some of you, you have a very strong maternal instinct right now, or you could be just giving off that energy of being this very maternal, kind, nurturing energy. And that is very attractive. Something about you being very peaceful and very calm and just attracting things to yourself, not really rushing into things or not being in a rush to attract something, attract anyone. You're doing things very softly and very slowly here. A lot of, like, for some of you, if you have been single for a while, or if you have been like just alone for a while here, like your love life, nothing is really popping, nothing really is happening. For some of you, you are definitely gonna, you're attracting people. I feel like there's a lot of options out there that you're going to be manifesting here. And definitely a relationship. This relationship or this connection is going to be very spiritual. Like, this person is going to be spiritual, but more than that, this relationship itself is going to be very harmonious, or it's going to be like, it's going to be, you both are going to be very spiritually connected with each other. It's not going to be a shallow kind of a connection, or it's not going to be a fleeting kind of a connection. This connection is going to be very intense, and it's going to get intense more with time. Like, the feelings, the desire, the intensity, all of it is going to deepen with time. Now, for some of you, this could be a brand new person altogether, or this could be someone you have already dealt with, you do have history with. Take it how it resonates. And if you are not still connected to someone from your past, or you have released all the past energy, past people, as I said, for some of you, you have been really alone or spending time alone, trying to cleanse from the past energies. If that's your energy, then this is, of course, a brand new person entering your life. A very transformative kind of a connection, but in a good way. By transformative, I don't mean a lot of drama, arguments, or conflict, or gaslighting and cheating and manipulation. None of those. It almost feels like a sacred connection entering your life, especially with the Hierophant and the Hermit being here. A sacred connection entering your life. For some of you, this could be a friendship as well. Doesn't have to be, or you're going to be a mentor for some of you. Hmm. Okay. King of Wands. Hmm. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Definitely a new offer here. This could be related to love, or this could be related to your career as well. You are manifesting financial stability here with the Ace of Pentacles. So it doesn't necessarily have to be regarding love. You are manifesting financial stability. So more money. Your money situation is looking good, especially if you have been struggling with money with the Four of Pentacles. Um, that's going to change, or that is changing. For some of you, you might have new opportunities to make money as well here, like a new idea. Excuse me. Hmm. For some of you, you might have had a lack mindset from your childhood. Like you might have seen financial struggles in your family or around you. And that could be the reason why you had this lack mindset, or you always felt like money is, you have a funny relationship with money. You have a funny relationship with even career or your job. But it feels like whatever this is, you have healed it, and you might not be very well aware of it. Even like for some of you, you are not aware that you have really healed this, but you will have new opportunities coming your way, which means that you have healed it. Yeah, look at that, 10 of Pentacles. We do have the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you have healed. 10 of Pentacles does talk about financial stability. Justice, 8 of Pentacles. For some of you, you have been trying, for some of you, the people you were manifesting when it comes to love were not like worth your time, or they were not quality people. It's almost like people, you have been manifesting partnerships or relationships where the other person is not really for the long haul. They're not really putting in the effort. Like maybe initially they would, but then they would just back off, or then they would just change their mind, or then their effort would drop. But very inconsistent kind of a people you were attracting. Yeah, whatever connections you were dealing with, whatever relationships you were dealing with, it was very unequal give and take here. The equality is something that was missing. It was not a balanced kind of a connection. For some of you, you're, again, this is giving me that relationship with money. Maybe you were working in a job or working where you were like putting in a lot of effort, but not getting equal reciprocation, not getting, making that much money, just doing the work, working relentlessly, even maybe taking up other people's responsibilities and doing it, but not being paid for it, or not getting paid for it, or not getting recognized for it. For some of you, you could be starting your own venture as well with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you could be just like, you know what? I have had enough experience. I have dealt with a lot of people. I think I'm ready to start my own thing here. And that's where you're going towards. So yeah, you do have financial stability coming in here. And if you are thinking of starting your own business, you're going to be actually a good businessman or woman. Very balanced, very honest. Whatever experience you are gaining from all the jobs or odd things you are doing, it really was preparing you to have your own thing. Okay. Yeah, Ace of Wands, Strength card. Okay, something's below that. Hangman. Yeah, you're ready. You're ready. And you have been waiting for this opportunity. Yeah, Ace of Wands and the Strength. All right. Okay. Well, that's your reading, Capricorn. So now I'm going to move to Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. So I shuffled the deck, and the King of Swords in reverse was at the bottom of the deck, and I tried to pick the deck up, and I saw the Queen of Swords. So this is what I got with the King of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Swords here. Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, a situation, a person that you are over analyzing or overthinking about. Maybe you are looking for some answers. Maybe it's literally like banging your head on the wall, trying to look for the answer, trying to find the clarity. Maybe a situation, a person has been confusing you, has been all over the place, or you are trying to make a decision, a pretty important decision in your life, you feel, and you feel like you are unable to make the decision, you are unable to see the truth, you are unable to give yourself the clarity. With the King of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Swords being here, that clarity is coming. You are going from overthinking, overstressing, or over analyzing a situation, a person, a circumstance, to listening to your intuition and getting that clarity. So some of you, I'm getting like you were, because you were overthinking or over analyzing something, your intuition was blocked, and now you are going to go into this energy of like going with the flow. And as you start going with the flow, your intuition is speaking and you are getting the answers. Yeah, I'm going to keep that Queen of Swords. Yeah, this could be regarding a relationship for some of you. This could be regarding a career path. So for some of you, if you are a job, a career path. For some of you, if you were in a relationship with another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you're seeing the truth of this person and you will have to make a decision here. You will be able to make the decision, even if that's a harsh decision, even if that decision means cutting that relationship, cutting that person out. Maybe even like for some of you, it's very possible you were married to this person, you were in a long term commitment with this person, but you are slowly seeing this person in a different light, or things have changed, or you're realizing that this person isn't aligning with your future, aligning with your future dreams or goals anymore. Maybe for some of you, you are going to also find out that this person has been lying about something. So the clarity, the truth, that's coming, and you might have to make a very harsh decision here. But it's also with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is someone who's capable of making tough choices. So you will be able to make that tough choice, and it's kind of will set you free from a relationship, a situation. For some of you, 10 of Wands. Hmm. 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you could have been in a lot of pressure for some of you. You are under a lot of pressure to make a decision or choice, but you're finally going to be able to make it. And whatever choice or decision you make, it's actually going to make you really happy in the long run. For some of you, this is a lesson. Since this is like Saturn energy here, this is a lesson. I mean, you are ruled by Saturn, like original ruler of Aquarius is Saturn. So yeah, it's like Saturn was teaching you a lesson. Saturn was forcing you to see certain things clearly. And you are finally able to see those things clearly. And that is what is actually pushing you towards your wish fulfillment with the 9 of Cups. You're going to feel spiritually or even materially more fulfilled. Some sort of wish is definitely coming true for some of you. And it's after a long period of struggling or waiting. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this could be regarding oh, Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This could be regarding a relationship for some of you with the Queen of Pentacles, definitely, or for some of you, this is regarding a money situation. Because Queen of Pentacles is highly stable energy. So you financially you are getting very, very stable here. You're going to be very stable financially. And for some of you, if really worked hard, this could also mean a promotion, an offer for leveling up. Ten of Cups. Hmm. Well, that you definitely have a connection you're manifesting here with the Ten of Cups being here. Even though you might not be looking for love or relationship, you might say, I'm not trying to manifest a relationship or commitment, but the Ten of Cups, this is your traditional Rider-Waite, and the Ten of Cups in the traditional Rider-Waite is a happy relationship, a happy connection where you both feel very happy, a wish fulfillment for the both of you. So this is going to be the kind of connection where you are going to be each other's wish fulfillment in a way. This is the kind of partnership, the kind of relationship you have always wanted to manifest, always wanted to be with a person like this. That's who you are manifesting. This is not you just settling down or be like, oh, well, maybe I will never find someone. So let's just date the one that's right in front of me and let's just settle down. No, that's not this energy. The Ten of Cups is a wish fulfillment. Look at that. We do have two tens in your energy. Tens talk about completion. Ten of Wands. After the Ten of Wands, we have the Ace of Wands. And after the Ten of Cups, we have the Ace of Cups. So definitely a love offer coming in. And the kind of love you have always wanted. The kind of relationship you have always wanted. This is not going to be you just settling down with someone because you have to. For some of you, you might have waited a really long time. This is how I'm getting it. You might have waited a really, really long time to manifest this relationship. And even though you might have gotten great offers, those didn't feel right to you or those didn't feel aligned with you. So you might have rejected people who did look good on papers, but you knew this is not it. And yeah, you might have had people around you who were like, are you crazy? Why would you reject them? Why would you not date them? Why would you break up with them? But you knew that there's someone out there or there's a what kind of a connection or relationship you're looking for. And this is someone you have waited for. Not, I'm not saying you have put your life on hold and waited for this person, no. But this is someone you have waited for. And okay, let me rephrase that. This is the kind of relationship or connection you have waited for. And with the Ten of Cups here, I heard 10 months. I don't know, you might meet. Okay, so for some of you, it's very possible things might move in a steady pace in this connection, but this is not going to be the connection where you are dating for years and then maybe you are going to get married. No, this is a connection where you both are going to get married or get engaged pretty soon. You're definitely manifesting a comfortable lifestyle here as well. Whether you are doing it alone, whether you are manifesting this comfortable lifestyle with your partner, you're definitely doing it. Yeah, Eight of Wands. See, didn't I say like this is like there's going to be steady movement in this connection? Things are going to unfold in this connection pretty quickly. With the Ten of Cups and the Eight of Wands being here, things in this connection are going to, did I say it the right way? Yeah, things are going to unfold pretty quickly. It's going to be, there's going to be a lot of passion between the both of you. There's going to be a lot of communication between the both of you as well. You are an air sign, so it's very possible as an air sign, you do like a lot of like bantering, a lot of back and forth, a lot of communication. This person is someone who's going to definitely be able to stimulate your mind and yeah, there's going to be communication, and the communication is going to be very direct from this person. It's like someone who's they will directly tell you what they are feeling, what they want. There's going to be no beating around the bush or let's just see where this goes. No, there's going to be direct communication and there's going to be passion, since the Eight of Wands does talk about passion. So, yeah, this is the kind of connection where there's going to be happiness because cups, feelings, wish fulfillment, but we also have the wands. So, a lot of fire and passion between the both of you as well. Okay. We do have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords, 10 10. We do have 10 10 in your energy. So, Four of Swords, generally, I don't see it this way, but what I got is bedroom fun. You're definitely going to have a lot of bedroom fun with this person. Okay. All right. I'm going to move to Pisces now. What deck am I going to use? Let's just use this. Oh, look at that. We have the Three of Cups, Pisces, and the Sun. Happiest card of the deck, and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. That is a good energy. Knight of Cups, Two of Cups. Wow. And this is just the bottom of the deck. Could be. Okay, I'm not going to mention signs here because this is a general reading. I'm not going to go into signs. Um, the Sun is the happiest card of the deck, and we have the Three of Cups, reasons to celebrate. You are building a new community here. For some of you, meeting new people, people who just really make you happy, people with whom you just love spending time. You're definitely going to have a great time with your friends right now. Reconnecting with certain friends as well. Five of Pentacles in reverse is a great energy because this is you forgiving the past and letting go of the past. Maybe even learning the karmic lesson. Certain karmic lessons you're finally learning. And because you're learning those lessons, you are finally able to just close the door. 12, 12, as I said that. You're finally able to close the door. And as you close the door, you have someone coming in here with the Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups, a soulmate. Now, this could be someone you have dealt with already. See, this is a general reading. So, Knight of Cups, Two of Cups, this definitely could be someone you have already dealt with, or for some of you with the Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups being here, this is a new person altogether. And the reason this person is coming in, reason finally you are manifesting your soulmate is because you have learned your lesson with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You're not the victim anymore. For some of you, you had some very, very deep abandonment wounding. For some of you, also anxious attachment with the Five of Pentacles being here. You were someone who used to be like, had a lot of anxiety when it comes to relationships. So anytime someone is not calling you constantly or not texting you constantly, it used to give you anxiety, like, oh, this person has left me or there's someone else, like going down that rabbit hole. But it's like you're finally getting into this energy of just, you are not, for some of you have definitely healed your attachment style, and that is a lot of work. Healing attachment style is a lot of work. And also with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, forgiving. So if you have been abandoned in your childhood, if you felt like your caretakers didn't give you caregivers your caregivers, your parents didn't give you the kind of love, the kind of nourishment you needed to feel secure in yourself, you have definitely healed that. So, for some of you, forgiving your caregivers, forgiving your parents, forgiving past relationships, past partners, exes, and that is bringing in a positive change in your life. And that positive change could be very well a soulmate, a marriage, a relationship, connection, because we do have the Two of Cups. This is mutual, this is not one sided. So, definitely a soulmate connection coming in here. Also, for some of you, because we do have the, yeah, see, someone from your past is definitely will try to come back or wants to come back. This could be someone you have already blocked because we do have the Seven of Wands and the Six of Cups. Again, doesn't have to be, but this is also how I'm getting it with the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. I don't know why I said Seven of Cups. You definitely are going to have options. And for some of you, you will feel a little confused because a lot of options. That's what happens when you heal, when you go from anxious to secure, when you forgive, when you learn the karmic lessons, you become very attractive. So, secure people are extremely attractive, and that's what's happening here. Your attraction is, you are becoming more attractive, and that's because of the work you have done on yourself. Anyways, I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, this is Six of Cups can talk about childhood memories. Yeah, it does say childhood memories, right? Hmm. You've definitely learned how to have stronger boundaries. And if you do have someone coming in from your past who wants you back, or I don't know, someone from your past, this doesn't even have to be a romantic person, romantic interest. This could be a friend uh, who had disrespected your boundaries, disrespected you, crossed your boundaries in the past. When that person comes in, you will handle the situation very, very differently in a much mature and better way. Okay. And if that's a love interest, you're going to handle the situation very differently. But it doesn't matter whether it's a romantic situation or whether it's just friendship, you are definitely be handling situations, relationships, connections in a very different way. You have learned to hold those boundaries, you have learned to hold the ground and not just be too much in too much in your emotions, to the point that even if someone is disrespecting you, disrespecting your boundaries, you're just letting them, like you're just give them the benefit of doubt. So it's like for some of you with the Seven of Wands and the Six of Cups being here, it's like you're not going to give any more. You are not going to give people, whether it's romantic, platonic, friendship, whatever, any more chances than they deserve. You're not going to do that anymore. Yeah, the Fool card. I'm just pulling the bottom of the deck. The Fool card, that talks about a new beginning, that also optimism. Five of Pentacles upright can talk about pessimism, right? Pessimistic attitude, pessimistic outlook. Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Fool, that's like you manifesting. You are going to have a very optimistic outlook. Sorry, I'm talking a little fast. So you are going to have an optimistic outlook about life in general. It's like returning back to innocence. That's how I'm getting it with the Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Fool. It's like because you are healing your inner child, or you have healed your inner child, now that childlike energy is like playful childlike energy is something that you are going to naturally embody. And people will feel it. And that's the reason it's going to be very, very attractive. And again, that Fool energy is like, yeah, not giving people any more chances than they deserve. I'm just going to get one more card. Queen of Wands. Oh, see, Knight of Cups, Queen of Wands. Confident, independent, very determined. The Black Cat energy, definitely the Queen of Wands. That's what you're embodying. And that's what I said, right? Once you become more secure in yourself, once you're not operating from your anxiety and you're not scared of walking away, you're not scared of maintaining your boundaries, you become extremely attractive. For some of you, with the Queen of Wands being here, you're going to be the most attractive person in the room. So you're going to grab a lot of attention. Knight of Swords. Yeah, Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups is like multiple people. It's like definitely two people. Also the Three of Pentacles. Hmm. It's like also with the Five of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, it's like learning to handle conflict in a better way. Conflict, argument, disagreements. Maybe you used to be someone who used to get very emotional in a conflict or when there's a disagreement going on. It's like with the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Swords, you're just learning to handle that conflict, the disagreements, the arguments much better without flying off the handle. All right. Okay, well, that's your reading, Pisces. Okay. Bye.